Hi Aries, I'm Heather Dawn, and this is your tarot reading for Summer Solstice, June 20th of 2025. This will be a reading that will begin the time frame of Summer Solstice. Here in Nashville, we are entering summer, and this reading will really expand for the next 3 months, although I will still do a reading for July for you. I just wanted the June reading to be centered around summer solstice, and it will expand for the next 3 months. So let's see what is coming up for you. I just saw the devil on the bottom, but we're not gonna get it. 2 cards out. You have the Judgment card and the 10 of Cups. Okay, interesting. So Aries, I have to confess, I did a reading for you already and it did not record properly, so I'm redoing your reading here. And you had the Judgment card that came out with that previous reading, also with feelings of abundance and community, and that's basically what is happening again with these 2 cards coming out, Judgment and 10 of Cups. So this is, you know, this is my utopia card, but I don't mean that in a way of like this crazy idea of something that can never exist for me. And this is tying back again to that reading I had attempted to do for you. There's something really beautiful coming for you that you don't see, that it's going to start really small and it's going to grow into something unimaginable and just exponentially beautiful. It has to do with community. It has to do with your tribe. It has to do with finding your people. And I think it comes in really fast. The Judgment card is rebirth, resurrection energy, coming back to life after a period of stagnation. And with the other reading, there was like something about an invitation coming in for you, or, you know, something that happens, like you wake up one day, you wake up, it's another day. You wake up, it's a normal day. You don't really have anything big on the calendar. It's like, okay, it's just, you know, it's today, and you go about your life, but like out of nowhere, you end up meeting someone, or crossing paths with someone that forever changes your life. The Judgment card is surprise, like something beautiful being offered to you quickly out of the blue. You never saw it coming. Waking up just in an average day, and then by the end of the day, it was the best day of your life, or like you've met someone who will be unknowingly to you a best friend for life. You know, we're never too old to meet new best friends. All right, one more card to go with this. We'll take this one, the Lovers. Well, this changes things just a tad. So the Lovers. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Could you be meeting someone in the love arena? I mean, I'm eager to see what else comes out with this. This is going in a completely more advanced direction than your previous reading. Although there were hints of meeting someone that you might fall in love with, or, you know, if you are already in a relationship, this could mean that something big comes in. Now, this is the Happy Family card, the 10 of Pentacles. But if you don't have a family, this is just your community and tribe. If you're in a relationship, you have a family, this could mean that you get to make a really big decision on how to go towards something with your partner, with your family that you're very passionate about. This is very good energy. Let's see what else comes out with these cards before I say anything else. With the Judgment card, we have the Fool. Oh, wow. Wow, I just got goofy because this is a brand new life. This is the card for 2025. It started with the spring equinox, goes all the way till the next spring equinox. Like the Fool with Judgment, something big and beautiful and something, it's really fast, is coming to you. It is coming to you, and it changes everything. It propels you into a new life. Now, this is, again, over the next 3 months, starting with Summer Solstice, June 20th. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups, we have the Five of Wands. Okay. And with the Lovers, we have the High Priestess. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, something fast. Something fast is going to come charging in out of the blue. Out of the blue. It might do a couple of things, both based in the same kind of like friendly upheaval. I say friendly upheaval, Five of Wands with the Ten of Cups. When this comes in, when this big change, this transformation, this rebirth, this resurrection energy, new life, oh my God, like, it's big. The Judgment and the Fool, that's happy big. Like, if the Judgment and the Tower came out, no. That's like, oh God, that's bad big, right? But the Fool and Judgment, that's like beautiful, big change, huge opportunity out of the blue. You could be meeting someone that changes your life forever. You could be offered an opportunity that changes your life forever. This is a very optimistic change. It involves risk. It's kind of like so alarming, and you have to act so fast on it that there's risk involved. The Fool is like, okay, it's the Fool. It's kind of like you ask yourself, like, am I crazy to say yes to this? I want to say yes to this. Am I crazy? Or when it happens, you're like, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy good. Like, oh my God, kind of like in shock. And you can't be in shock for too long, because you have to act on this. The Fool is someone who leaps. He's the Fool dances to the beat of his own drum, marches to the beat of his own drum. We're going to say dancing. But this with the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands, there is some friendly upheaval to this when it comes in. It's kind of like, oh, in order to make this happen, which it has to happen, like, I'm determined to make this happen. I'm determined to say yes. But in order to do that, it's going to take some convincing of, maybe to yourself. This could just be internal energy, or to like the friends around you. Like, maybe one scenario, and this is just one scenario, is that you meet someone, you have an instant connection, you feel like you know them, you love this person. Like, that's a strong thing, but like, there's something about this person, it's just a big yes. You have zero doubt. You hear those stories of people meeting someone and they get married like two weeks later, 2 months later. Like, it's that kind of energy. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It could, but it's like, but you're going to look crazy. You're going to feel a little crazy, but more so, you're going to look crazy, and people are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This is crazy. And you're just like, this is for my ultimate happiness. This person, this opportunity feels like utopia to me. It's like, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. There really isn't. Like, there's no doubt in you. Now, I think other people will need some convincing. They're going to talk to you about it and be like, what are you doing? What? And then you make the choice. And I say there's no doubt because, like, you have the High Priestess here. The Lovers and the High Priestess, that is making a choice that is fully anchored in your intuition, in your knowing. Like, you don't have, it can be scary. It's exciting, but it's also the biggest yes. There's a zero no. You're aware that it's going to make you, it looks a little irresponsible, but it's not, because there is a promise here of ultimate happiness, and there's a deep knowing. Now with the High Priestess, you know, maybe it's also a matter of like, there are some people I can tell about this and there are some people who can't. So it's understanding who your tribe is that you get to share this news with. Big news, big news. The story of the Lover's card is that story of Adam and Eve. So it's like you are choosing to leave behind a place that has been called, that you're from, that you've called home for a long time, this place of comfort, this place of safety, where everything is given to you on a silver platter, and it's really monotonous and it's really beautiful and everything's great, but like, look over there at that opportunity. Like, oh my God, I can't say no to this. And you don't say no. I mean, ultimately the choice is yours, right? But the advice here is to choose the unknown, to be the fool, to take the risk, to leave the safety of the garden and go out into the big world, and whatever comes, because this is your choice. You are coming from a place of passion and vulnerability. I mean, Adam and Eve saw their nakedness in the moment of truth. They saw themselves for who they were. They weren't, it's like they knew making this choice was going to mean their protection would be changed. Their sense of safety and protection would be changed. And they're still like, you know, I want to do this. Now, the High Priestess could be someone too in your life that maybe you, it could be a feminine figure, whether that's masculine, an actual masculine person. It's just someone very devoted to their faith and their spirituality and nurturing in the divine feminine energy. There could be someone very important in your life that you tell first, or that you share this choice and this decision with, and get their feedback. This is a safe person. This is someone who always has your back. It's someone who stays calm, who protects you, who again is very spiritual, and it could be a counselor. This is the card of a counselor and a healer. So there could be someone that you share with first, and they give you the support that you need to make this decision. The Shadow card, this is the same card that Taurus got. You're ready for this. The healing, people ask me what the Shadow card is. What does that mean, Heather? What does that mean? It's the healing work that you're doing through this process. So again, this is something that occurs during the summer months. If you're in Nashville, this is from June to September. June 20th to September 22nd, to be more specific. And then this is the shadow work for you. Is you have come through a lot to get to this point. There could be you in the place of processing some kind of disappointment or grief that goes along with this. But overall, it's like, I say that because the Four of Swords is rest and recovery after the Three of Swords, which is loss, abandonment, childhood wounds, triggers, loneliness, heartbreak. It's really taking the time to recover from that. So you could have been in the process of doing that now for a while on really anything, some kind of disappointment. But it's been preparing you for this moment. It almost feels like, if it feels like things haven't gone your way for whatever reason, that's about to change in a big way. And this can be complacency too. Like, you could be in this place of like, well, I'm just gonna lay low and this is my life. And there's grief, there's gratitude in equal parts. I've survived something. I didn't get what I wanted, but I've survived. So there is this grief and there's this gratitude. And you could just be like, the shadow work could be like, okay, this is just where I am. And then kabam, kabam, there's something that happens. You know, this could have already have happened, this new opportunity. I don't think so. I say that because it's like, this is my card for 2025, which started on that spring equinox of March 20th this year. But this to me does feel like something that's coming in future based for you, that is like completely out of the blue. You do not see this coming. There's an element to it of like, you definitely wanted this to happen. This is something that's part of your dream. It may be part of your dream that seemed too big and too just, it's just like too big that you're like, this is gonna just, this may happen. It probably won't happen, but if it does, it's like, I will be in complete and utter shock if this happens. Well, guess what? It might be showing up for you in the next 3 months. Could be the love of your life, could be a trip, it could be a move, it could be a complete new beginning with your tribe. It could be anything, but it does involve you making a very huge choice on where you're going. Something comes in fast and you have to react fast, but you have someone, you have the intuition within you, and you also have someone available to you who will support you in your decision. Not everybody's gonna, I don't want to say not everybody's gonna support you, but some people are gonna think you're cray-cray. Some people are gonna be like, what? That's too soon. Too soon. You're moving way too fast. What do you mean you're moving to Antarctica? What do you mean you're gonna marry this person? What do you mean? What do you mean you're leaving the country? I don't know. I don't know what it is for you. And again, it's, you know, it could be something from other people's perspectives to be very small. But to you, it's huge. To you, it is huge. It is life-changing. It is like, it is the ultimate moment of epiphany and awakening for you to do something huge that leads to your ultimate happiness, that leads to your dream life scenario. Well, that's exciting. I feel like this reading is better than the other one that didn't fully, you know, come to fruition. So this one's better, more advanced and mature, which is what you will be through this process. Take a risk. If something comes in and it seems too good to be true, it isn't in this scenario. I think it's actually true, and it's being offered to you. You know that saying, all that glitters isn't gold. Well, this glitters and it is gold. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, you know it's gold because you feel it in your gut. There's no deception here. There will be people who will question your choice and maybe try to, like, I don't feel like anybody's going to try to convince you to do something different, but they're definitely going to be advocates of making sure that this is what you really want to do. And to me, the cards are saying it is. It is. Something you've dreamed of is coming in the next 3 months, and it is coming in a lot faster and a lot sooner than you expected. It's almost like you were just reserved to just like chill the hell out this summer, and now it's like, actually, no. Go time. Let's go. Well, let's go. You're ready. You're ready. Okay. I love you, Aries. Happy summer solstice. Happy the next 3 months. I will be back with a reading for you in July. If you ever want a private reading with me, you can book through my website, which is listed in the informational section of this video. And yeah, love you. Bye.